much for being our friends.
Woo!
Applaud yourselves.
You guys don't like yourselves? Applaud yourselves! Awesome. Sisters in the back, get their heads in.
Stop talking about it. Alright. Because this is what family looks like.
Did you know that Peter Parker was an orphan?
That Nemo was a latchkey fish.
That Harry Potter was taken into custody by Child Protective Services. This is what family looks like.
Imagine Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker on the Maury Povich show.
Luke, I am your father!
Detector test still live.
Take the DNA test.
Growing up without fathers, our models for manhood came from television, comics, and movies.
And often fiction didn't model reality, but for every single Leave It to Beaver, there was a different Strokes.
For every Family Ties, there was an Addams Family.
For every single Cosby Show, there was a...
In West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground is where I spent most of my days. Chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all feeling out, shooting some people outside of the school with a couple of guys who were up to no good. Started making trouble in my neighborhood. I got one little second, my mom's got scared. She said, The Fresh Prince, Superman,
Wonder Woman,
Captain Kirk,
Wolverine,
Batman,
Robin,
and every single Disney princess all came from broken homes.
We grew up wishing that our fathers were Transformers, wanting them to change into heroes like Optimus Prime instead of just piles of
Empty beer bottles. My mother's palms are smooth and weathered, like church bells. She took off her shoes before coming home at night as not to awaken my little brother, and still kept her eyes open to watch me play Sega. That was her way of being a soccer mom. While all my friends were concerned with name brands like Reebok, Rawlings, and Nike, I was more concerned with Capcom, Acclaim, and Konami. My first home run was my first super combo on M. Bison. Counterclockwise moon punch, counterclockwise moon punch. Shoryuken! Instead of yelling at bad calls by referees, she voiced a fierce contempt for Blanca.
You know, I don't think it's bad if he gets to use electricity.
Yeah, Mom, it kinda sucks. But that's what family looks like to me. Days counted by overtime and time off. 15 minutes a night with my mother, and Street Fighter 2 as my babysitter.
My junior year of high school, my mother was diagnosed with breast cancer. After treatments, she would sleep all weekend long, yet somehow still managed to tempt 50-hour weeks and study for her CPA at night. She told no one, but the rumors began to circulate throughout her job anyway. So to settle the silence, she attended the Halloween office party dressed as Jonathan, the man who shared her cubicle. And she wore a brown men's suit with a gray mustache and a ring of cotton balls glued to the side of her bald head. She laughed all the way to recovery. And to promotion.
Approximately 84% of single-parent families are mothers.
But less than 20% of those live beneath the poverty line.
How can they call our family single-parent when our mothers worked hard enough for two?
They fought like Sarah Connor to protect the futures of their children.
The definition of the American family is as diverse as the X-Men. So who gets the kids that Brad and Angelina break up? The UN?
Marilyn Monroe,
Nelson Mandela,
John Lennon,
Steve Jobs,
Eleanor Roosevelt,
and Jesus of Nazareth.
all came from unconventional homes.
Imagine if Joseph had walked away from his responsibilities as stepfather. America needs more Josephs and less Chris Browns.
The nuclear family keeps exploding, and parents that stay together have become
An endangered species, but family values mean exactly that. Valuing your family, no matter what they look like.
He and I have been friends for so long now that his nephew calls me uncle.
This is what family looks like. Black,
White,
men,
women,
grandparents, aunts, uncles, orphans, Muslims, Christians, whether Team Edward or Jacob.
Whether Gryffindor or Slytherin,
This is what family looks like.
we have lived through enough disasters to know how to build a shelter out of the wreckage of a broken home.
We are built from past due bills and used cars.
Sickness and health, food stamps, second mortgages, and
Backyard barbecues where everyone is invited. So come on in from the cold.
Take your shoes off.
Dinner's almost ready and we got a PlayStation with 4 controllers.
You are home now.
Take a good look around. This is what family looks like.
Thank you, Cornell. We love you. Thank you guys so much.